Hello, everyone. Anybody's there? Wait for some people to turn up. Saturday night, answering a few questions, letting you all know what's going on. At the moment, there's 0 people watching, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for people to join. That's all right. I haven't asked anyone. I haven't told anyone that I'm going live, so there we go. Hello, who has joined us? Thank you for joining. Literally, we've been on 49 seconds. Adam, my man, just had a Netley tandoori. What pizza are you getting, buddy? Nah, I'm not getting pizza, bud. We had a Netley tandoori yesterday. It was lush because we had the bathroom done and the toilet done yesterday, and it's been a hectic week. Hi, Dave Bateman, as well. Yeah, because it's been a hectic week. We said, sod it, we'll get an Indian takeaway, a Netley tandoori. Costs about 46 quid for 3 of us, all stuffed halfway through. But yeah, Hannah made pasta chicken bake tonight. She's a good little chef. So yeah, that's what we had. What did you have for your tandoori then? Cheers, mate. You look very good. Good job, mate. Yeah, it's lush, man. I know it was a job. It was a job well beyond my skill set, mate, doing that bathroom and toilet. But I'm glad we put the professionals in, because when they took that bath out and took that toilet, well, when they took that bath out and that sink out, that floor was rotten. We had a squeaky floorboard for ages. And when I had lodgers here years ago, when you get out of the bath, one of them put their foot through the floor. So I found a bit of wood around the house, which didn't quite completely do the gap. I screwed it into the wood, and there was a gap by the bath. So all I did was put a mat over the gap so no one could see it. That was about 10 years ago. So now we've got it done professionally. It looks really good. You've got to come up, Adam. Have a look, brother. Yeah, it's all good. We've got the same guys coming back to fit a new boiler. So the problem we've got at the moment is because our boiler's on its last legs. We've had the same boiler and bathroom since I bought the place, and because it's an old boiler and one of the elements is gone, you're not getting as hot water as what you used to ages ago, and the flow rate's poor. So I've booked the same guy back when he's ready, once he's given us a quote. Booked him back for a brand new boiler, all fitted and everything else, and I'll scrap the old boiler, do a little video like that, and yeah, onwards and upwards. And then after that, maybe a kitchen, and then after the kitchen, this and that. And Hannah was doing a live making cookies. Hit the jackpot, mate. I had a chicken danzak. Oh, chicken danzak's good. Rice, onion, bhaji, and a keema naan. Good boy. Definitely will come up soon next weekend. Yeah, always free, mate. Do you know what I mean? Just chilling, mate. Getting all these jobs done around the house, but relaxing in between it. Lucy, could you close the door, please, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Lucy's just come in. She left the door open. You can hear Hannah on the live stream and tumble dryer, so it's amazing. But yeah, I'm getting all these jobs done, mate. We're doing our first car boot tomorrow. For anyone that wants to see us in person, wants to say hello, we'll be at, I think it's Strawberry Fields Limited, isn't it? We'll be at Strawberry Fields Car Boot tomorrow, Lymington. Look out for the big trailer with all the stuff on it, and the blue Hyundai put in it. Come and say hello. Come and see what we've got to sell. We've got loads of antique vintage brass to sell, got jewellery to sell. Cleared out the whole house. We've got an original Nintendo entertainment system in its original packaging for sale as well. So if there's any computer people out there that like their old computer consoles, come out, have a look. We'll do a deal. Try and get one car boot in before the season ends. We've done loads of work for it. Put new number plate on the trailer, haven't we? Fixed the bulb today. Pumped the tyres up, loaded it up, checked it all, tested it all. Been cleaning up after the builders and stuff. Had family around today, so I had my brother come up from Devon today, Simon, and his son Henry, and then Alessi and her boyfriend, and my mum, and then all of us were here. Mackie D's breakfast was all good.
Yeah, it was fun.
So yeah, we've all been gearing up this week. Obviously, the bathroom stuff's been getting done, but I've been putting stuff together, getting the trailer ready and all the car boot stuff ready to get our car boot part of our business going, and we'll film a good video tomorrow about that. But it's been a hectic week. Early mornings all week. Yeah, good family day, bud. Yeah. Cheers, mate. It's been a busy week. Definitely having a lie on Monday. Phone switched off Monday morning, boys. Absolutely mad, isn't it, Lucy?
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Crazy, but it's really good. It's really good. Lucy says hello, mate. So what is everyone up to this Saturday night? Adam's had a curry. I've had chicken pasta bake.
With onions and like peppers and stuff.
All the stuff that's in there. What's everyone else had? What you had for tea tonight? What are you doing on this crazy middle-aged Saturday night? Adam says hello. So, first car boot tomorrow. What time are we getting there, Liz?
Oh, it starts at 7, doesn't it? So
starts at 7 o'clock, they said.
Probably get there for about 7:30.
Yeah, get there for about 7:30. Set up and just staying all day. We ain't got to rush anywhere, have we? Car and the trailer all ready to go.
We want to try and sell all the stuff we've got.
Yeah.
To clear space for other stuff.
Give everyone some good deals. As long as we make a bit of profit, that's the main thing, isn't it? So we'll be doing that. But I tell you what, I've been watching Brummy Banters on YouTube, and it's true crime stories. Like, talks about his past and stuff and people he knows. Really good stuff, actually. I really like it. And it turns out, I remember him subscribing to us, coming up Brummy Banters, but I didn't know what he was about 6 months ago. And he subscribed to us, and he's been watching our videos and stuff. And anyway, I watched one of his videos last night, and I texted him and said, "Oh, I'm enjoying the videos, mate. Like, keep up the good work." And he texts back saying, "Oh, I watch all your videos too." So, Brummy Banters, if you're watching, hello, mate. Hope you're okay. Good to see you. Enjoying the vids. I'll give a little shout out to Brummy Banters here. I'll also give a little shout out to Scrappy Chappy. Enjoy watching your videos too, mate. Manchester Scrapman. Awesome. Love it, mate. There's no raw footage of Manchester Scrapman. And yeah, I really enjoy watching him. It's very, very basic. Like me, when I used to go out filming scrap, I used to just hold the phone, do you know what I mean? At least he's got his up in his van, but it's good. It's good to see boys still making money from scrap out there. Good on you.
So we're thinking of getting some more jobs done on the house?
Yes. Well, I've mentioned a bit about that already. But they're, yeah.
We're not stopping at the bathroom and toilet, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're getting the boiler done next, like I said. And we're then going to get the kitchen looked at, but it's all got to come in at budget, you know. If the price is right, then we'll have it. So anyway, I thought I'd talk about as well something a lot of you might not know about me. When I was younger, about 11 years old, I started doing athletics. Okay, I went to school. I thought, oh, I'd never done a sport or a club or anything like that, so I did athletics when I was 11 years old. Anyway, trained really hard. Turns out I was really good at it. 3-4 years down the line, I came 4th in the English schools cross-country championships. That's all the schools in England. There's about 300 or so of us running, the best 8 people from each county. I came 4th, and a certain Farah came 1st. Right, and so the top 8 out of that race got to represent England in the Great Britain cross-country finals. And this was back in 1997, Chepstow. So you can check out whether I'm telling the truth or not, because it was written in Athletics Weekly and all that. All the results are online. So 1997, Chepstow, and so the top 8 from England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and so Mo Farah was my teammate. And I remember the night before the race, we all held up in this hostel in Wales. It was like a really nice hostel in the middle of the country in Wales. And Mo Farah turned around to me and said, Justin, because we know each other, because we raced each other before, different races. He goes, Justin, you fancy going for a run? This is like the night before the Great Britain race. I went, yeah, okay, let's do it. And it was just me and him going for a run. We did a half-hour run, and he absolutely flew, mate. Absolutely flew. And I was side by side with him, because obviously I was good, because I was in the England team at like 14, 15 years old. And we went round, absolutely ragged it round the night before the race, and he called it like a warm-up run. I was like flat out, you know. But it was good. I kept up with him. And then the day of the race came. So the top 8 from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales were all on the start line. Chepstow race courses, like a load of racehorses lined up ready to race. And bang went the gun, and we all started sprinting. Now, Mo Farah used to just go to the front, obviously, maintain his pace within the race because he was really good. Obviously, he's like one of the best athletes, if not the best UK's ever had. But me, I was always a slow starter. So I always used to go back, end up right at the back of the race. And then I'd work myself through, because when everyone else slowed down, then I'd pick my pace up. Just how I raced. If I tried going flat out from the beginning, I'd just lose the race. Hello, Crossroads. And hello, Bashtib Zoo. And yeah, so anyway, I started at the back of the race. It was a 4 or 5 mile race. And Mo Farah came first, and I finished 10 seconds behind him in second place. So that was my claim to fame. And yeah, over 5 miles, he only beat me by 10 seconds. But that was the best race of my life, and that was just another day in the office for him. Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah, it's got a comment down there.
Yeah, I saw that. What does that mean?
Fair play, mate. Glad you joined us, everyone. Everything else. So yeah, that's a little story about me and Mo Farah. And it's cool. It's cool little stories. I've got loads of little stories, like when I was in the army and stuff like that. You know, I went to Iraq. When I was riding motorbikes, I was in the White Helmets motorcycle display team at once in the Royal Signals in the army, and we were like a travelling showman. But yeah, I'll tell you a funny story about how I ended up joining the army. So anyway, I finished school, and I had a little motorbike after I finished school, and I started college, right? I went to go to college, and I was doing A-level this and A-level that. Weren't interested in the subject, it just wasn't me. And anyway, one day I came back from college, and I stopped off at the army recruitment office on my motorbike, and walked in, and I said, I want to join the army. And they went, all right, what part of the army do you want to join? I said, just the army, just want to join the army. Now, I could run like the wind because of the athletics I did at school, and I was riding my push bike everywhere. I ran like the absolute wind, and I knew I'd pass all the fitness tests, but that's pretty much all I knew about the army. So he said, come back next week, and we'll give you a formal interview, do a barb test, and then if we think you're suitable, we'll send you away for a week's assessment, okay? So I rock up. Before I rock up, I've got home to my mum, and she said, oh, how was college? I said, oh, I don't do college anymore, mum. She goes, what do you mean? I said, join the army. She goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I didn't like college, so I joined the army, because I didn't tell her about it. And I said, but I need £100 for a suit, so I can go for the interview. And she goes, what? You joined the army? I went, yeah. She goes, you should have spoken about it to me first. And I said, nah, I've just done it. So she lent me £100, bless her, for a suit. Bought the suit, and it turned up for my first formal interview. Passed with flying colours. Started basic training. Did my basic training. I was in the army, And that was that. And that was me at 18 years old in the army. Lee Barrett, good evening. Love the videos. Thank you, Lee. Thanks for watching. So yeah, that was me in the army. When I did the basic training, when I passed out in basic training, when you're on the pass out parade, I got best at physical training. So that was cool. And then I went to Blandford and did a load of stuff there. So in your main recreation station, how long were you in the army for? I did about 8 years in the army. Yeah, 8 years. So after I did my basic training, went to Blandford. I was down there, did my trade training, which was to do with like fibre optic installation, telephone management and stuff. The raw signals, did all my soldiering training as well. Oh, thank you for your service. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you, Will. Thank you very much. And then when I did my trade training, I got posted to Aldershot, which is where I was originally from. In your main creation station, did you ever go to a war zone? Yes, I did. So a certain thing called the Twin Towers happened whilst I was serving in America. When the Twin Towers happened, England's obviously allies with America. So we got sent to go to Iraq, okay? And I'll never forget, never forget, went into work one morning and the commanding officer said, everyone gather around, everyone gather around. I'm like, what's this? And he got like a signal from GCHQ, which like, is a secure thing of telling you what the operations are. Yeah, it's 4 countries in the UK, yeah, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, yeah. Great Britain, you're definitely right. And we turned up to work and the boss said, in 28 days, you're all going to Iraq. Sorry, mate, didn't mean to say England. I was in England at the time, but I meant UK. But yeah, went into work and the boss said, right, in 28 days, you're all going to Iraq. Say goodbye to your family, pack all your stuff and this and that. And I thought he was joking, but it turned out he wasn't, because 28 days later, I was in Iraq. And we were there for 6 months. And with me being in the signals, raw signals, our job wasn't to go in like the infantry. We weren't the infantry, we were the signals, trained soldiers, yeah. But we went in there and you call a support trade. So our job would be, after the engineers and the infantry had gone in there, so you'd have the infantry to clear the area, the engineers to build what was the area you're going to be in, and then we go in there, set up all the headquarters, all the telephones, fibre optics, all this, all that, as well as doing guard duties and driving the officers to Basra Airport and stuff like that. But yeah, I was out there 6 months, ended up getting heat stroke. Woke up at Shaber Field Hospital with a drip hanging out my arm because I thought it'd be a good idea to drink slush puppies all day instead of water when we were down in Kuwait servicing the vehicles, which was basically a day off. So yeah, I did do that again. Put my letter of complaint into Butlins, but that is all right. Come back from there, and then as soon as I came back from Iraq, tried out for the White Helmets. Joined the White Helmets motorcycle display team, which is now disbanded, and was a travelling showman. And we travel around the country doing the White Helmets motorcycle displays. And we do all the tricks on the bikes, jumping through fire, riding around as a team. Everything else was really good. And you literally go to some places for 2 weeks and you do show after show after show. And during the day, you'd be like professional soldier doing your shows, everything else. But come the evening time, it was one massive piss up, you know what I mean? Whatever town you're in, you'd go out drinking. Pleasure watching your stream. Thank you, mate. Hello, Luce. And yeah, we go from town to town, literally set up, do like South of England show, Hampshire show, all these different shows, and there'd be an arena in the middle, and we'd line up with all the Triumph Tiger bikes that we had, and the quads and the motocross bikes from Honda. They were our sponsors, and we'd say hello to the public, do a couple of shows a day, and then come the evening time, you'll be out on the drink. And it was really good because you do loads of things. Like you go away to South Africa doing some charity work, which I did with the team, and that was charity work through the day, and then same again come the evening. There was a drink, like So it was good fun. Good fun. I enjoyed it. I was in and out of it within about 3 years. Then I was a PTI, physical training instructor in the army. Did that for a couple of years, and then just thought, you know what, I've done everything I want to do. I've learnt a trade. I've been to war. I've been part of something, that a lot of people wouldn't have been able to be part of. Army in general and the white helmets, which no longer exists. But it was good. It was good. And then within the last year of before I left the army, I built up a business singing and playing guitar. I used to gig the pubs and clubs. So I turn up with my guitar. Only knew about 5-6 chords at that time because I only just taught myself, but I was always a good singer. And I'll turn up to the pub and say, look, 100 quid for 3 hours, and I'll gig at your pub for 3 hours, 100 quid. I used to say, yeah, night's entertainment. And you'd always know if you'd done a good job because you'd either get rebooked or you wouldn't, So started getting rebookings and doing this, earning a bit of money, paying off debts like a young soldier's got, mostly. And then I started bringing in the disco side of it, karaoke, DJing side of it. And once I started doing that, the business absolutely took off. Found myself gigging literally 7 nights a week. And on a Sunday afternoon, I used to play guitar and sing before DJing in the evening. But it was mad. When I left the army, I had a house that I just rented out just to get on the property market, property ladder. But personally, I got a caravan. So as soon as I left the army, I got a caravan. And I didn't do what any sensible person does and just go to a campsite and then work from there. I used to go take the caravan to the pub car park, park it in the pub car park, gig all night, get absolutely wrecked, like drinking as well as getting paid for it, sleep in the caravan, and the next day I'd be on to the next pub. Can't translate that, Geljan. 1123, but hello, hope you're okay. Yeah, so and I'd go from one pub to the next pub, and it was basically rock and roll lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? Gigging every evening, sleeping till late morning, then on to the next gig. But it was good fun. Did that for a bit. Then I had another business doing this, another business doing that, and then eventually ended up scrapping. And I did scrapping for 4.5 years before calling it quits. And taking life a bit easier because it took me up until my 42nd birthday, took me until then, until I could actually take life easier. And now I'm very grateful I can. And just start doing the things that earn a bit of money, like, a bit of a side hustle money kind of thing, keep us interested in what we're doing, but enjoy life more, enjoy being with your wife and your kids, enjoy your home, enjoy just relaxing and not working to the point where you can't even face getting out of bed in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's lots of people that feel that way.
I think at one point you were getting a bit low with work.
Okay.
That's what I sensed with you anyway, with the whole scrap. I think it was bringing you down.
Well, yeah, it's not an easy job, right? It's not an easy job. With scrap metal, everyone thinks it's an easy job. It's not. You think it is on paper because, I'll get in a van, I'll drive out, I'll find metal, I'll weigh it in, that's it. But it doesn't work like that. Sometimes you drive around hours before you find any metal, Why did you stop scrapping? Not much metal around. Yeah, I've just got onto that subject, Neil. Hello, Crossroads, you right? So yeah, the reason I stopped scrapping is, 2-3 years ago, we were going out and we were getting tons of the stuff, mate. Absolutely ton, earning a mint every week. And then the price of scrap, didn't just halve, it halved and then halved again. Do you know what I mean? What you were getting for weighing the metal in. And then as well as the price halving and then halving again, from that, so it's a quarter of what it was, you'd go out and there'd be no metal because everyone wants to save money, so people are working harder, and you'd end up with no metal. And I actually, before I mentioned it before I started this channel, I I actually retired a year ago, pretty much, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Retired a year ago, said, nah, I've had enough. That was it. It was a sunny day. I was going out, got a good load, weighed it in. I said, nah, banging the keys up. Because what we were going to do is buy some land in Portugal, move out there, and just live abroad. But we went over there, everything else, we're happy to go over there for the 90 days at a time, which is the rule for Europe. You're only allowed over there for 90 days and then you've got to come back to the UK for 90 days. So we're going to do that when we want to with our little caravan, stay on a campsite. But yeah, so I did that a year ago. That didn't work out because we just said, no, we're not going to get the land. So I came back, did this, did that. And I thought, right, I'll tell you what, I'll try working for the boss man. I'll see what it's like having a job, working for a boss man, tax, national insurance, out of a pay slip, all this sort of stuff. So I got a job as a delivery driver, delivering medical supplies. And I enjoyed it. You know, started working, good bunch of lads down there, good boss and everything else. But it was hard work, man. It was hard graft. You know, you were getting up at 5:30 in the morning to get there for 6:30. You'd work all day, end up over an hour away from your house before you had to drive home. Sometimes you get back 6, 7 o'clock at night. So it's a long old day, and you're doing that 5 days a week, and then you had to do every other Saturday as well. And I did it for a bit because I thought, well, it's regular money coming in, it's a job, blah blah blah. Yeah, not a problem. But then I just started thinking about it and thinking, geez Louise, you know what, I'm taking home a week in this place, I could earn double in a day scrapping on a good day, like a really good day. So that inevitably came to an end. That was about end of January this year, so about 10 months ago. And then I said, right, I'll get back into scrapping. I said, I prefer scrapping, I need to have a job, so I'll do scrapping. Got my tipper truck, and then smashed out the last 8 months. Hard as we can get the scrap. Prices went up a bit. There was a bit more scrap.
It's hard work though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
we
hard
weren't
work.
making much.
Well,
everything was
at times we were. When we started back into it again, we were getting a lot of metal and this and that. But then it sort of did that. You know, you sort of go up, and you're like, oh, I'm earning, and then it just goes like that, off a cliff again. No metal about. You know, I just got sick of it really. But I did start, when I did it in February, that's when I started this channel. I'm really glad I did, because I've got loads of videos for you guys to watch, and I can look back on it, you know, have a look at some of the days I went scrapping, for nostalgia sort of reasons, you know. But yeah, got money out of it, this and that. But I think what it came down to with the scrap, is about a month ago, I think just a month, 6 weeks ago, I got to the point where there was hardly any scrap about, but I had like 5 or 6 customer call outs, and somebody was saying, can you pick a washing machine up? And then somebody was like, can you pick a lawnmower up? Can you pick a barbecue? This and that. And I was like, yeah. And then I just did not want to pick up that scrap. Now, when you get to the point where you don't want to pick up scrap from customers, guaranteed metal, then you know it's time to hang the keys up with it. And that's what I did. I texted him, I said, look, I don't do it anymore. I said, you put the scrap outside, write scrap metal, free to take, go on Facebook or whatever. Gave them other scrap metal people's numbers, and they picked up the metal instead of me, and just move on to other things, you know, in a good position in life, where I don't need to break my back every day. I have for many years, and I've done it for my whole life, and only now am I starting to take things easy. So onwards and upwards, as they say. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, thank you for everyone that's texted and watching me tonight. It's going to be a shorter one this evening because I want to watch a bit of Netflix. I hope you're okay. Like I say, tomorrow we're at Limiton. Strawberry Fields car boot sale. We will be doing a video, and I'll put a video together to put out so you can see what happened.
I'll film it.
Yeah, we won't be live streaming, but me and Lucy will be filming it. But I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight on this live stream. There'll be a few other streams coming on when I find something to talk about. And until then, look out for the car boot video tomorrow. So take care, God bless, love you all,
Bye.
and I'll see you later on. See you later.